The duel that made Jackson a legend, and the war hero who shaped a nation, Andrew Jackson, remains one of the most polarizing figures in American history. Known for his fiery temperament, resilience, and unrelenting pursuit of honor, Jackson's life was filled with moments that defined his legacy. Among these, two key events stand out: his deadly duel with Charles Dickinson and his legendary leadership in the War of 1812. These moments not only cemented his reputation as a fearless fighter, but also propelled him to national prominence, ultimately shaping the course of American history. Part 1. The duel that made Jackson a legend. Background of the duel. The road to the fateful duel of May 30, 1806, was paved with personal and political animosities. Charles Dickinson, a wealthy plantation owner and expert marksman, found himself at odds with Jackson over a horse racing dispute. But what made the conflict irreconcilable was an insult directed at Jackson's wife, Rachel. In an era where honor was paramount, Jackson could not ignore such an affront. The escalating feud culminated in a challenge to a duel, an affair of honor that Jackson was determined to see through. The duel itself. On the morning of May 30, in Logan, Kentucky, Jackson and Dickinson faced off in one of the most infamous duels in American history. Knowing that Dickinson was the quicker shot, Jackson employed a bold and risky strategy. He would allow his opponent to fire first. As expected, Dickinson's bullet struck Jackson in the chest, perilously close to his heart. In a feat of almost inhuman resilience, Jackson remained standing, raised his pistol, and fired, fatally wounding Dickinson. Aftermath and legacy. Though he emerged victorious, Jackson paid a steep price. The bullet lodged near his heart would remain there for the rest of his life, causing chronic pain. Yet, his unwavering composure under fire solidified his reputation as a man of unbreakable will. This duel was more than just a personal victory. It became a defining moment in Jackson's public image, marking him as a man who would go to any lengths to defend his honor. Part 2. Jackson the War Hero. Jackson's rise in the War of 1812. The War of 1812 was a test of American resilience against the formidable British Empire. Jackson, then a major general of the Tennessee militia, quickly distinguished himself as a ruthless and strategic leader. His first major success came in the Creek War, culminating in the decisive Battle of Horseshoe Bend in 1814, where he crushed the Red Stick Creek faction, securing vast lands for American expansion. The Battle of New Orleans, Jackson's crowning military achievement, came in January 1815 at the Battle of New Orleans. Though the Treaty of Ghent had been signed weeks earlier, ending the war, news had not yet reached America. Facing a formidable British force, Jackson assembled an unlikely coalition of frontiersmen, free African Americans, Creoles, and even pirates. His unconventional tactics and fierce leadership led to a stunning American victory, with British casualties numbering in the thousands while Jackson's forces suffered minimal losses. Impact of the victory. The Battle of New Orleans catapulted Jackson into the national spotlight. He became a symbol of American defiance and resilience, revered as a protector of the young republic. His triumph not only bolstered national pride, but also laid the foundation for his political career, ultimately leading to his presidency in 1829. Conclusion: the making of a legend. These two defining moments, the duel and the War of 1812, crafted the legend of Andrew Jackson. He was a man whose determination knew no bounds, a warrior who never backed down from a challenge. Yet, his legacy is fraught with controversy. His volatile temper, his treatment of Native Americans, and his expansion of executive power remain subjects of intense debate. Nevertheless, his impact on American history is undeniable. Jackson embodied the spirit of an era, for better or worse, and his influence continues to shape the nation's identity. In the end, Andrew Jackson's life was a testament to the power of will, honor, and resilience, qualities that made him both a revered hero and a deeply complex figure in American history.